Goeienaand.
Goeienaand.
Got that Thursday feeling tonight, eh?
I know, I'm getting quite, I'm quite tired. I don't want to die.
I know. I'm tired too. It's been a tough, dedicated week. Like we said in many of the previous ones, this being present and aware and attempting to walk with Jesus and with God takes it out of you.
It does.
You get to wake up every morning, but with renewed energy, but by the night time you're tired.
Yeah.
But I think that's what a day should be like as well, and that's why you schedule a day of rest.
I think it's also to know that it's okay to be tired as well.
100%.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a scary thing.
Yeah.
There are phases, unfortunately,
Yeah.
where that's needed.
Yeah.
I think in my life, especially, I've wanted those holidays so bad. Every weekend and stuff. I was looking forward to only like when I get to go party and do the things that I did, rather than be so present Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like if you've ever woken up on a Sunday after a heavy party, you're tired.
Yeah.
So we're tired now after work because we're actually engaging. Because you're
Yeah.
engaged at a party, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm joining, and then you wake up really tired the next day. You're like, oh, why? It's a Saturday. I just enjoyed myself. Like, you're engaged. You were busy because normally we sit in our offices doing nothing at work, and we're ready to jaw on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Me and you don't jaw, so we are tired every single day because we actually grind.
That's true, eh?
Anyway, enough about us.
Yes.
This is about praising God and not praising ourselves.
I
But
agree.
the reason we are able to do these wonderful things day to day, and that we couldn't achieve earlier in our life or prior in our life, is because we didn't walk with God. We didn't
Correct.
intend to walk with God.
Correct.
I didn't say, hey
Correct.
God, can you help me with this? I was like, oh Mike, you try and
Yes.
take this on by yourself. Anyway. So praise be to God for that. And then tonight's verse, Psalm 145 verse 9. The Lord is good to all, and his compassion is over all that he has made. Brilliant verse. It's amazing. It's exactly what we needed tonight. Because tonight is day 31, officially a full-on month, right?
Yeah.
This is it. This is a month. And we get a simple one.
Yeah.
The Lord
But a long one.
The Lord is good to all, and his compassion is over all that he has made. Like, what does that say to you?
I can't even pronounce it.
Yeah, it's literally.
I was going to be like, maybe I should try it. No, I'm not going to. I can't put it into words.
No, the thing is, a psalm like that says it. The Lord is good to all, and I love that part, the comma, and
Yes.
his compassion is over all that he has made. His compassion is over all that he has made. I like that as well. I don't think God cares too much about the latest iPhone.
No.
I don't think God cares too much about the Instagram apps. I don't think God cares too much about... I don't think he even cares too much about us recording this video. I think he cares that we sit here, and perhaps that the video is also part of how we keep ourselves accountable.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
I think he
yes,
loves that, and
yes.
psychologically that's what we do as well with fitness.
Yeah.
We start taking videos, we follow programs and stuff. We've routined our lives around it. We want to have a podcast. We want to talk to each other more, and we're recording it. So he loves that part, but he doesn't care
No.
if it's a Sony or a Kodak camera,
No.
is it an iPhone or a Samsung. He doesn't give a damn. He cares about what he has made. He cares about nature. So that also means he cares about us acting in a natural way. So eating a bit healthier, doing some exercise. I'm preaching almost, doing some exercise. Because can you see how it's going back to that other one that I said, that if you take care of yourself, naturally do some exercise. Take care of yourself. That is acting in love. And who is love? God.
Yeah.
And who are you created in the image of?
Yeah.
God. So it's like
It's amazing.
boom, boom,
isn't it?
back to God. It just goes straight back to God.
Yeah.
He wants you to do that. You do that, you find him. You all of a sudden, it's like you're walking in the mall, right? You're on holiday in the mall. You got like 10,000 rand to spend. Oh, you got your 10. You're not gonna find God there. He's not gonna wait for you. He might. I don't know him, but in general terms, that that nice feeling inside, you're not going to find him in the latest Calvin Klein underwear section. Out there in the woods on a long walk with your dog in the sunshine and you can't hear a single car, you'll probably find him there. When you're exercising and you're jogging on your treadmill and you're listening to some good music that has been approved by you, that you've taken the time to check if it's okay, you're going to find him there. When you're breathing a bit heavier and you go, oh, God help me, I might pass out here. Anyway, I just like to talk about how good God's been to me, because it's 31 days today to us, and I'm
and to each of us. Yeah.
At the start it was like, oh, I'm so shy to say this. I'm not shy anymore. I don't care I don't even want to say I don't care, because I'm not shy anymore. I'm like, I want to be open about it. My life has changed so dramatically that it's impossible to put into words just how big my life has changed. And that part there I'm going to cut, and I'll put it on my Instagram too, because it's literally, I want people to see that I'm welling up. I want them to know that I'm 100% convinced of the fact that God has changed my life.
Yeah.
It as little as 31 days. We've seen again. So actually, if you watched last night's video, last night we were talking about how can we improve our business. So we've got the idea of creating a small little business. We've started with it. So Ashley teaches on a Saturday. She makes a little bit of money. We go, what can we do? And then I said, you know what? Let's wait with it. And this is actually testimony, right? So I said, let's wait with it. You know, you are already showing up to do one teaching job every Saturday. Let's just leave it, you know. We don't have much more time for anything, to plan anything more, to make phone calls, to network, right? Let's just see if anybody calls us. Yeah. Less than 12 hours later, we get a phone call. Hey, we've got 10 sessions open for you. Do you want to go teach them? So there's testimony for you. If you don't, people go, that's luck. It's not luck. It's God.
No, there's no such thing as coincidence, and there's no such thing as luck.
It took 31 days, and you see us happy now. You see something went well for us. Whatever, you're gonna go, oh cool. Wait till the bad times come. I promise you, in the 31 days, there's been plenty, and tomorrow there'll be plenty more.
I was actually freaking out before this video. What was I doing before this video?
No, you're panic attacking.
You're panic attacking, man.
Anyway, let's see what the Brady tip says. Wow. As sentient beings, we need to choose on a daily basis to care for and have compassion for not only our minds and bodies, but also the whole world. God cares for everything He has made. His love for creation is reflected throughout the Bible. As human beings made in the image of His loving, merciful and gracious God, this loving, merciful and gracious God, we ought to have compassion for the whole of creation. As human beings, we need to think about how our thoughts, words and actions impact the world around us, and how we can reflect the glorious love of God into the world. It is easy to sit back and complain about how bad the world is, but as the high priest of creation, we cannot afford to spend our lives moaning about how everything should be. We are designed to reflect the perfect love of God into the world with our thinking. We have the power to give life. We will be held accountable for how we use this power. If you go on YouTube nowadays, everybody's talking about the end times. Everybody. I don't know if they just think it's popular. I don't know if they're trying to scare people. I don't know. Nobody knows. We know the Bible said, "Hy gaan kom soos 'n dief in die nag." We don't know when He's coming.
No, we don't.
So I don't really care about that. I care about the fact that there's one thing that every human being on earth has in common. Not has.
Yes.
We're all gonna die.
Correct.
All of us. And that last line, we will be held accountable for how we use this power. The same way your mom is held you accountable when she gets out the belt and kicks your ass. The same way your dad is giving you that stern talking to when you've screwed up. When you fully understand that you have screwed up, and you do not try and fix that thinking within yourself, it causes inner conflict, and that inner conflict originates from God. Yes. That's where it comes from, that's where it stems from, that's how you know it instinctively. And every single one, unfortunately, has that. You can deny it as long as you want. Trust me, I've tried. But yeah, anyway. It's just, it's lovely.
So what does it mean to us right now?
What does it mean to us now? It means thank you, God, that you are so good to us, even though we don't deserve it. Just thank you that you are so compassionate, that you are so good to us. Because for the amount of people who have walked out of my life, given up on me, forgot about me, blocked me, doesn't talk to me anymore, for my fault, not their fault, for the screw ups that I made, would make a person like me believe, oh, nobody's going to ever love me.
Yeah.
He hasn't ever stopped.
Literally not.
Not for a second.
Yeah, no, literally not. In every single prayer, like, or like in everything I do, or everything I think in a positive way, or like I pray for, like to make me a better person. He's helped me.
Yeah.
And I can't deny that.
But and I get it. I do get, I do get a very highly educated person who go, oh, that's just plain old simple like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. And I'll go, yeah, there's books about it. Then I'll go, I've read them before I read this one. So yeah, I did read the CBT. I've tried CBT. I've really have tried to root myself in the psychological approach to fix my issues. It didn't work. Because I couldn't submit to it because they aren't pure enough, because I see myself as a human better as them in some way. I rationalize that in some way I'm superior to whoever wrote these books, whoever taught the lectures, whoever gave me the advice. I rationalize that I'm superior to them, and in some ways I might be, in some ways I'm not. In some ways I was completely wrong, in some ways I might have been right. That's still irrelevant. The relevancy is the fact that I'm willing to submit to a God who is greater than anything and everything that has ever been, will be, or
Correct. Nothing else.
is wise.
I can't even like add anything because you said anything. Yes.
Anyway, I think that's it for tonight. I felt very, very powerful about speaking tonight, actually.
Yeah.
So I think, that's it. If you, cool. If you did watch it till the end and you thought it was good, and you thought it was worth hearing, maybe share it. It helps.
It's worth listening.
Done?
Done. Bam!